Heather with TwoBlooms.com, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to edit backlit photos right here in Lightroom. So this is the photo that I'm going to be working with today. It is straight out of camera. If you are interested in learning how to shoot backlit photos and get them perfect straight in camera, make sure you check out my newest ebook that is coming very soon to my website at TwoBlooms.com, where I will discuss everything you need to know about shooting the perfect photo. Anyways, once that's available, I will link it up in the comments below, so make sure you check that out soon. So let's get started. I am going to start by what I always do with every one of my photos. I come over to my preset panel and I choose the perfect preset. Now, I've been editing in Lightroom for a while, so I can already tell what preset that I want to use. So I'm going to jump down to my Life in Color collection. This can be found on my website as well. It's the collection I've been favoring very much recently. I'm going to apply Rockin' It. Now this just adds a nice boost of color, a little bit of matte, and some brightness, but we're not going to be done just yet. So what I'm going to do next is I like to add some more light, and I don't want to increase my exposure just because I want to keep all the details in the trees and the grass. So I'm going to come over here to my radial filter, and you can see that there's already been one applied from my preset. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and then I'm just going to move it just so my model is illuminated and not anything else. And then I'm just going to bump it up a little bit more to about 22:31. That's probably good enough. So it just adds that little bit of light, and you can see where it's being applied, the mask overlay. Now, if you want your brightening to be done in the center, you need to make sure that you check this invert mask. If I uncheck it, now all the brightness is going to be on the outside, as you can see in the mask overlay. So I'm going to make sure that that is checked, and I'm going to click on Done. Now this still needs a little bit of tweaking, so I'm going to increase my whites just because I like a nice, crisp, and bright photo. And I'm also going to increase my blacks. I'm just eyeballing it here. And I'm also going to add in some vibrance. I really like vibrant photos, lots of color, not too crazy, not too colorful and saturated, but just enough to make it pop. So you can see the before and after just by adding the preset, the radial filter, and the adjustments, how that really changed it. Now I'm just going to tweak the white balance a little bit just because it's a little on the cool side. Just add a little bit of warmth, and that is perfect. So after I'm done with that, I'm going to head down to my effects, and you can see how a vignette has already been applied from my preset, but I'm going to go ahead and change this. I want it to be a little bit more round, and I want a little bit more of a vignette just to add some more depth and contrast to my photo. So that's perfect. And then I always end up doing my sharpening. Sometimes I do it in the beginning, sometimes I do it last, but for this tutorial I'm just going to apply a little bit of sharpening, about 80, and then a little bit of masking. Now I have a complete video all about sharpening, and I go into detail about that, so make sure you check that out. But other than that, we are good. So this is exactly how I would edit most of my backlit portraits. So you can see the before and after just by a couple of small adjustments after applying a preset, how it really came to life. So I hope that you guys found this useful. If you like my videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel and check out my website at TwoBlooms.com for all of my Lightroom preset collections and more Lightroom tutorials. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.